Hello, hello. It is me. It is I, the person who does the tutorial things. We're back here on Waffles since 2012. It's a simple little nice guide for you guys on how to get this little nice goober here. It may be a little more difficult for you newcomers, with the free ranks and all, but, it's worth it. But when you do get the free rank, then this will be so much more easier for you. But the premise is, you can see on screen right now, there's been a new update to the server, which if you watched my previous Waffles video, I did say would eventually get updated. So pretty good stuff, The border has been expanded by 5,000 blocks. Personally, I think it should go maybe 5,000 more, because finding the new music disc, if you guys want to do so on here, might take some time finding, since technically there's too much. The previous world border was 15,000 blocks in all directions, so adding 5,000 more to those directions just gives you to 20,000 in all directions, which means there's just basically a whole outer border square to explore to find these sulfur caves. I'm going to go and show you what one of those type of things look like in the Waffles world. When you do explore the outer border that's been expanded on the server around this time, you will notice when you do your exploration, you'll come across perhaps maybe a geyser looking thing such as this. I'm not sure if there's red as well that looks like this. Mostly it's just yellow from what I've noticed, but you do want to go in here and you just want to kind of mine. There's going to be what's called potent sulfur. It's going to be something like this, kind of more of like a deeper yellow. But when you dig straight down, eventually you'll go into a nice little sulfur cave. As you can see, when you go down here, you can find yourself cute little goops, as you saw at spawn of the Waffles. Pretty neat. And of course, the way to obtain this is you gotta get yourself a bucket. Luckily, I have a Waffles ring, technically, so I can just craft and make myself a bucket. And all you gotta do, right click the little gooper, and now you have a nice little sulfur cube thing. And you can do whatever you want with it. You can place it down, and pick it back up. You can place it down and put a block in it. You can also change the block in it. You can also take the block out with shears if you wanted to. You can make it however you'd like to. I want him to stay still, and you can put a lead on him if you wanted to. Carry him around, make him bounce, and do all kinds of fun things, because that's what Goop does. So yeah, that's pretty neat, isn't it? Now I'm sure everybody wants to do the fancy thing that they showcased on the, what do they call it, Minecraft Live now, I believe. How you can make it like a little hanging ball thing. What do you even call that thing? Tetherball. It's called tetherball. I am not that smart. Anyway, easiest way to do it, put your little cube there, put a block in it so it doesn't get any harm. Get your lead, make sure put that lead a little high, have it hanging around. Mine's probably the worst tetherball around, but then you can just not hit it anywhere, because this is poorly made. But you get the idea. You can just make it do things. We'll make it light, so you can make it more bouncy. Now the heavier the block, of course, the more it kind of weighs and stuff. So yeah, look, you can It works a little bit, you know, just keep running into it and eventually it'll start doing things much better than what it was before. So yeah, I was like, maybe, let's see, this is 3, 8, maybe about 10 plus blocks or so, you know, just high enough where you can hit it and hit it around. And of course, just one block. It doesn't need to be like this diagonal block because it messes up the whole thing. But you get the idea. So, pretty fancy stuff, right?
Hi, how are you?
And that pretty much brings it to the end of the how-to of to get goop. You just gotta find one of those little geyser looking things and then you can go down and get the goopy goop and then you can play tetherball that I just remembered how to explain in this video. Anyway, yeah. God, Waffles calling me apparently. The owner's here. I gotta go. Bye.